It's the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the Baylor Bears, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense comes on the field first today. This is going to be a tremendous showdown. Strength versus strength. This quarterback's having a monster year, but this is a high-powered defense, the best he's seen. Can't wait to see what happens, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, this is going to be what you really hope to see is this quarterback who can do it all. Can he deal with the intense pressure that this defense is going to put on him? Talking to the defensive coordinator this week, they feel that they can really rattle the quarterback by putting a lot of pressure on him, giving him a lot of different looks. Let's see how it plays out. Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Using his legs on the scramble. And the senior calls his own number. Keeps this drive moving.
That's a really nice read here by this quarterback, Chris. He kept it himself, picked up some positive yardage.
You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Heading left after the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain. Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. So So Baylor's offense out there for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. He's going to hand this off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. The Bears looking to run some tempo here.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
And the back gets the football. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a quick grab. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The Buckeyes looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the grab. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. And they'll give it to the back. Change of direction. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. And the Bears hustle to the line to run that hurry up.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down in this third and short. See what you can do from here.
Getting set. Here's second down. Handoff from the shotgun. He's got room to run. He's in the clear. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid game. ground. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Bears pick up enough yardage for a first down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looks to the left, and it's complete.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, that was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted out perfectly on third down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on fourth?
And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how...
Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Oh, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. No problem on the extra point, and the lead is 21-3 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Ball handed off. Fights through a tackle. That strong run defense, not much of a gain on the play. Just come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the left side. Moves the ball to the 37 for a first down. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Offense getting set. Second down play here.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Bears will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. As the first down is still going. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that. player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. First down and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense is still clicking.
And that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
Extra point is good, and they're in front now, 28-3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. This should be the last play of the quarter. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Short completion of the tight end. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after 1, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter. Right now. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the handoff. And the Bears pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll run it to the left. Runs through the defender. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. He keeps it on a design run. Fights through the tackler. And he stopped very close to the marker. Looks like it's going to be 4th down and inches. The Bears will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And he's got it at the 15. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And a player... injured after that last play. Take a timeout while they check him out. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Here's the 2nd down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
He's got a man down the middle. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. 1st down at the 44.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
He hands it to the back. He's past the marker and still going. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Kicking team on now for the extra point.
Chris, how about the back here? He just gets behind that big offensive line, able to lead him into the end zone. Good patience, nice vision, but exceptional teamwork up front on this touchdown run.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. So here comes the Baylor offense out of the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a big gain.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, Your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Now the try here for the extra point.
Well, if there was any chance of a comeback, that's been put to bed. Great job by this offense, extending the lead, and in my opinion, putting this game away.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Quick throw to the left. What a stiff arm. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Second down after that previous play. Wants to throw it. Looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Well, one thing we know for sure, this quarterback has a ton of confidence. Already he's thrown 2 picks. That is tight coverage right here. He still puts it up in the air. Now, this one works out for him, but they haven't throughout this game.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Now it's second down here. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made at the 13, but here we go, a red zone opportunity. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing...
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bears.
Chris, as you know, this first half has been less than stellar, to put it mildly, but this could be a jolt. This is something that they can build off when they get back out there after halftime.
And the point after is good. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get and try to add to this lead before halftime? So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Looks to the left. Pass caught.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Trying to create here on the move. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
The pocket breaking down. Short pass finds the tight end. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and the quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. A misfire there, but this has been a thoroughly dominating performance. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
The coverage team able to bring him down.
Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
First play of the second half was a handoff. One down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Nothing fancy there. Just comes out of the slot and runs a slant route.
Yeah, it's so difficult for the defense to be able to slow this play down because it happens so quickly. Even when you know and might anticipate that this throw might be coming, it's tough to disrupt the timing when it's executed well like this right here.
They're going to run it. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
He drops back, needing a third down completion here. Fires it to the wideout. He's picked for a third time tonight. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
And the returner will be brought down. Like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First down, looking to throw the football. Running back grabs it on a screen. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Brought down to the 23, good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught by the receiver. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
He's got it in the open. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And the Bears lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down. 2nd and 10 now for the 48 after that incompletion. Second down, we're going to throw it. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Makes a quick grab. Completion, that's about 9 yards, not enough for the first, and it's 4th down. The Bears will bring their punt team onto the field. And the punt will bounce and roll out of bounds. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes.
Offside defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
He's got the first down and still motoring. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. It's a fumble. Offense recovers the fumble. It keeps going.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
The Buckeyes are in the red zone. Play action fake, looking to throw. And the receiver's got it. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Holding.
Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
It's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he drops back in the gun. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Almost intercepted again. This defense flying around today. Almost had a fourth pick. The Bears will line up to boot it away. And this will be his fourth punt tonight. And the returner is brought down, and that will do it now for the third period. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. This has been thorough domination through three quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. We'll check out the stats so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. Finding some room at the 25. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Offense facing second and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He bought some time, now lets it go.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Here's a run call on 3rd and goal. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to scramble. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
And they're able to tack on the extra point.
Ohio State, 56, Baylor, 10.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Baylor.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
And now the try here for the extra point. And he knocks it right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
56, Baylor, 17.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Here comes a handoff. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Important 2nd down play coming up. They'll give it to the running back. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24. Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. Here's the target, and it's complete. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The tight end has got it. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for 6. And it's picked off in the end zone.
There's the interception. Man, this defense could have used that a lot earlier, but A chance here for the offense now to get some late consolation points.
So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. On first down, it's play action. Short connection to the tight end here. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Ball handed to the running back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to the left. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. First down here for this offense. Looking to chuck it again. On the run here. Lets it go. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw. So after the incompletion, it's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now first and goal. The Bears line up with a first and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down. Third and goal, looking to throw for it. Tight end makes the grab. Touchdown, Bears! Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. We're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. And looking to throw now on first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And completion makes it second and short. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch made on the sidelines, good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. The Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Timeout taken by the offense now. 23 seconds on the clock. 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 2nd down, looking to throw it. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
4th down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. From the shotgun, drops back. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. A timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. Buckeyes are in the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.